Well, I fucking called it. I said it. I I don't even know what to fucking say, really. See. I just got back from work, and I've saw this fucking news fucking hours ago. There's nothing. There's no introduction. There's no introduction. I'm not doing a fucking introduction for this. I was going to structure this, not like with a script or anything, but I was going to structure this as like a coherent kind of thing. And like, it was going to be, it was going to have like an actual flow to it. No, there is no flow. Fuck it. There's no flow to this. My God, man, what a fucking joke. This whole thing. This whole fucking thing, man. Get rid of this. Shut it down, man. Shut it the fuck down. Avatar Studios is a fucking joke. It's a joke. And I wanted to make a video about this for a long time. I wanted to make a video about this like a year and a half, 2 fucking years ago. Hell, I even argued with myself about whether I should do it 3 years ago. This is fucking insane, man. This is crazy. Now, I fucking predicted this. I predicted this back on April 27th of this year. I said, how much does anyone want to bet that The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender gets put on Paramount Plus instead of theaters? And, like, no one liked it. I think I had 1 like at the time. Now, granted, I'm not, like, a big YouTuber, and I'm definitely not a big fucking Twitter guy at all. But sometimes, every now and then, like, somebody will see my tweet, and I'll get, like, maybe, like, 50 likes or whatever because somebody agrees on it. I'll reply to somebody's tweet, and it'll get a bunch of replies because usually I'm fucking right about shit like this. This one, for some reason, nobody really... I'm kind of shocked that nobody saw it. Now, granted, again, like I said, I'm not a big Twitter guy. I'm really not. I got like nobody following me. I'm not saying that I'm some big hotshot YouTuber. I'm no fucking Morgan Bannon. I'm no Avatarist. I'm none of these guys. I've been on YouTube a while, and I've contributed to the fandom, I think, for quite some time. I used to be an admin on many Facebook Avatar pages, and I'm not trying to like... toot my own horn or anything, but I've been around a while, and I don't know what to fucking say, man. This whole Avatar Studios thing, man, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. It's been a joke for years. How the hell are you going to sit here and tell me that fucking Netflix knows how to market their shit better than the fucking guys who made the franchise? Like, how are you going to fucking sit there and tell me that? And I don't want to hear this whole, it's Paramount, man. It's Paramount. They're going through a merger right now with Sundance and Paramount's, the stupid people up top. Of course. Of course, we all understand that. We get that there's fucking, there's a merger going on. I'm not even going to pretend to know how complex that shit is. I'm not even going to pretend to know how much that affects down the road in terms of producing shit. I'm sure it's a big fucking thing. But you know what, man? This whole Avatar thing is a joke. Not even just Avatar Studios. I'm going to go even further beyond that. This whole thing has been a complete waste of fucking time. Do you know what happened after the Legend of Korra ended? Does anybody remember this? Dude, it fucking ended at the very end of 2014. I think it's actually like the 11 or 12 year anniversary a couple of days ago for the Legend of Korra's finale. It ended at the end of 2014. And it fucking... Dude, there was a drought. There was no Avatar content. But there was comics. There was graphic novels. There was plenty of stuff. No, there fucking wasn't. The franchise was dead in the water. It was dead. It was a ghost franchise. And while all these other shitty ass fucking anime got really big and popular and made millions and millions and millions of dollars, Avatar just kind of got remembered as that thing on Nickelodeon. Oh, remember that? Yeah, that was great. We really enjoyed it when we watched it when we were kids. Moving on. That fucking show is a gold mine. And Korra sucked fucking ass. And then when it ended, there was nothing. It was comics. Oh, yeah, here we have fucking Korra comic part 1, part 2 coming in 5 years. It's like, dude, that was a fucking disaster. It was dead. Avatar was dead. I'm proclaiming it right now. I'm gonna say this right now. Avatar: The Last Airbender was a dead franchise. After Korra ended, I mean, you could argue that before Korra even started, it was dead. But after Korra ended, it was over. It was over. There was nothing. It was a drought, the likes of which you had never seen before. I can't think of another like big IP like this that went into such a big fucking drought. It was like done. It was finished. There was no content. There was no news about a third Avatar series. Everyone wanted a third Avatar. Earth Avatar, where are you? Never happened. No one talked about it. Brian and Mike moved on. Brian Konietzko was making some fucking graphic novel series called Thread Worlds, or he was going to start making it or something. And he'd been writing it for years during the production of Korra or whatever. Mike actually released a book called Rebel Genius. You probably don't know what it is, and I wouldn't be shocked if you didn't. And it fucking sucked. Then he released like a sequel to it called Warrior Genius. That fucking came out. I didn't even read that one. The first one sucked so bad, it was like, you know, why would I read it? Why would I read the second one? There was a drought, is what I'm trying to say. Then Netflix comes in. Oh, here we go. Here comes the meat of the rant. If it wasn't ranty already, here it comes. Netflix came in, right? And they finally put it on there. During the pandemic, all that shit. Dude, this show exploded. They had the world in their fucking hand. They had it all. Everyone was talking about it. You guys might not fucking remember, but Avatar literally got revived. It was fucking dead, dude. It was dead. Netflix came in and fucking revived it. They grabbed a fucking defibrillator and fucking electrocuted that motherfucker, and he came back. The Avatar had returned. Everyone was talking about it. Everyone. Fucking celebrities. I remember seeing on like there was a Stranger Things season 3 or 4 fucking interview or whatever, and somebody asked one of the cast members, "Oh, well, what's your favorite show right now?" And everyone was like, "Avatar. Avatar's so good." Everyone was talking about Avatar. It made anime. It made fucking Marvel. It made fucking DC. It made every other big action, fantasy, epic, whatever you want to call about, look like fucking nothing. It was like the return of like Star Wars. It was crazy. It was something I had never anticipated for Avatar. I love this franchise, man. I don't like Korra, but the potential for the fucking franchise is limitless. So this was like a golden era, dude. Dude, before that happened, there were like no fucking there was no merchandise for Avatar. You wanted to go out and buy a t-shirt with like your favorite character on it? Have fucking fun. That shit was nowhere. You couldn't find fucking anything for Avatar. You couldn't find any shirts, any socks, any fucking like merchandise. You couldn't wear anything with Avatar on it. There was no release for any of the fucking soundtracks. It was like, oh yeah, Avatar was a thing. That was a thing. Moving on. Netflix revived it. So then you don't even need me to tell you. Avatar Studios became the thing. And oh my god, dude, the fucking hype was huge. For the last like 6 or 7 years, I don't even fucking know how long it's been. 6 years, 5 years, 4 years, I don't know. For the last that many years, I have been looking forward to this for so fucking long. I've been looking forward to this. There are, I'm going to sound like a real consumer. Consoomer, consumer. And I know that I already sound like that. But, like, Avatar, man, that's my shit. That is my shit. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender, man. And I always wanted the best for it. I wanted a really good live action. Something that was like almost like a companion piece. I wanted it to fucking thrive. I wanted it to be in the limelight. When Netflix fucking revived it from the dead, it was finally there. And I felt like I could just like go up to somebody and go, "Yo, do you watch Avatar? Oh yeah, I love that show. It was awesome. Basically made it a communal experience. Everyone knew what Avatar: The Last Airbender was. Fucking kids know what it is. Kids today, not kids from back then. Kids today know what Avatar: The Last Airbender is. It was a huge deal. Their parents showed them the fucking show because it came to Netflix. It was just a big thing. Oh my god, man. Then the fucking Netflix show, it sucks ass. You don't even need me to tell you. I made a video, like, it was like, oh, I was hopeful for it. I fucking deleted that shit. That video it didn't age well at all. It was so bad. The show sucks. If you defend it and say that it's better than, like, the movie or whatever, good for you. Seriously, good for you. I'm not gonna praise shit because it isn't poop. I don't even know where to go with this. I'm just flabbergasted by this. They had this one shot. Avatar Studios was going to revive it. It took fucking years for them to do anything with it. Every single year there was a Comic-Con, Brian and Mike would always be like, "Oh, there's stuff coming. There's stuff coming. There's stuff coming. Just be patient. There's stuff coming." There was a fucking podcast that they made. It was like, oh my god, Avatar is becoming a huge fucking IP now. It's going to be a big fucking deal. You could buy shirts on Paramount.com. You could buy fucking, like, tote bags. You could fucking go to a store and get, like, Hot Wheels and shit like that. It was like, oh my god, Avatar is now a thing. It's now mainstream. It was known. It was popular before when it was airing, and even when fucking Korra came out, people knew what it was. But, like, now it's like, oh shit, this is a serious franchise. This could be the next Harry Potter. Finally, it could be the next big thing. Nope, not anymore. Do you guys even fucking understand what this Aang movie was supposed to be? Do you even understand? I actually don't think anyone gets this. No one fucking gets this. Morgan Bannon doesn't get this. Fucking people all over Twitter don't fucking get this. Avatar coming to theaters as the first big thing in the Avatar Studios slate was supposed to be the new age. It was supposed to be the new era. Now it's gone. It's gone. It's over. It's done. It's finished. There's no going back from this. You can't undo this. Avatar Studios had fucking nothing. Nothing to show for it. It had absolutely nothing. It's been years. Do you know how many fucking times there would be a con? There would be like Annecy Film Festival, fucking SDCC, fucking NYCC. Oh, it's coming. Oh, you look, an Avatar panel. And then they would just fucking talk about a shitty fucking book that no one fucking cares about. And there's people in the fandom that are like so avatarified, right? They're so consumerified that they think that a book is just as much content as a fucking $100 million fucking animated movie. They're just as excited. Oh, here, Roku book number 52 is releasing today. Very exciting news. Who fucking cares? No one cares about the comics. No one cares about the books. People care about this fucking movie. This movie was supposed to be the big return. Oh, you thought Avatar was big when it came to Netflix? You thought that was a big fucking deal? Well, how about across the Spider-Verse levels of fucking exposure? How about that? How about a fucking movie that looks like God on the big screen? How about a complete revival of 2D animation? The movie's so good that it literally revives the fucking industry from the dead. That's what this movie was supposed to be. It was supposed to be the next How to Train Your Dragon, the next Shrek. It was supposed to be a big thing. Oh, this legacy franchise that has been dead for years comes back in a new way, and it's accessible to people who are newcomers, and it's accessible and loved by fans. There's nuggets in there. There's nice fan service. It's fun. It's entertaining. It's got drama. Everything. It's got incredible action, animation. It's over now. Fumbled. They fumbled the bag. And I ain't blaming Paramount fully for this. We've already established that Paramount are fucking idiots. We know this. We know this, guys. We're not stupid. We fucking see it. But that is not the problem here. That's not the problem. I'll be honest with you. Whenever I think about Brian and Mike, back then when I was watching Korra, and even after Korra ended, I had a big moment where I basically turned coat and I realized that Korra was really, really bad. I actually used to really, really like Korra a lot. I was a huge fan of that show. And I used to see Brian and Mike in very high regard. I ate up all the bullshit. I ate up all the fucking bullshit about how they they were that was the big thing back then when Korra was getting shafted or whatever. That was the big thing. Brian and Mike are getting dicked around by Nickelodeon. Fucking Doug Walker and Rob Walker from Channel Awesome would say it in their fucking vlogs. Everyone would say it. They're getting dicked around by Nickelodeon. You know what, man? Korra fucking sucked. And Korra was because of Brian and fucking Mike. You could say whatever you want. Aaron Ehaas and that whole team of writers. If you look at how many writers worked on Avatar compared to Korra, it's actually astonishing. I think there were like 20 fucking writers for The Last Airbender. And there's like 4 for Korra. And the first season was written by Brian and Mike themselves. And that's not even, I'm not even going to go on a Korra rant. I just want to say that as a buffer. Because I have completely opened my eyes. Brian and Mike, I'm going to say it, man. They're fucking poison. They are poison. They are the reason why the communication was off. It's not just because Paramount, okay? They don't fucking say anything. They don't have a department for this shit. The fucking Avatar podcast is ass cheeks. It's so bad. Every single episode is, what's your favorite animal? It's nothing. This fucking whole Avatar Studios thing is a joke. Get rid of it. Destroy it. Dismantle it. Finish it. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I blame Paramount, but I also mainly blame Brian and Mike because they had something to do with the fucking 2010 movie. I know that really escalated right there, but I guarantee you they had way more to do with that than they let on. There's all these rumors online about how Aaron Ehaas wanted to make a season 4 and all the writers were on board, and Brian and Mike were like, no, we gotta make this movie. We gotta end the show and make it a trilogy. Yes, there were plans to have it be 3 seasons. I'm aware of that. But there was a very real fucking possibility of getting a season 4 too. And then Brian and Mike saw dollar signs. And they saw M. Night as their fucking retirement ticket. They are part of the reason why that movie sucks. I am fucking convinced of it. I'm convinced. And then they fucking ran away with their tail between their legs and said, it wasn't us. It was them. It was him. Listen, I know M. Night Shyamalan is a fucking hack. I'm aware of that. He hasn't made a good movie since, like, his first one. That is not lost on me. But Brian and Mike have this track record. They don't... There's a whole behind the scenes about, who really made Avatar The Last Airbender what it was. Was it Aaron Ehaas or whatever? There's all that drama, right? And then you got the fucking movie. And all that drama behind the scenes with Brian and Mike. And even how they handled it later. Because, they talked shit about them and talked about how their fan base kind of stood up and yelled at Shyamalan about the movie's quality or whatever. And then you get The Legend of Korra, which is basically, by and large, written by just them. People fucking hate it. And then, you know what they do? They go, if you want to make a show, then make one yourself. When it comes to, working with others or fucking, just making something that people want to fucking watch, they're horrible collaborators. Then you hear these rumors online, and again, some of these are rumors. I believe them. I believe them. You hear that, Brian and Mike wanted to fucking, assassinate Avatar The Last Airbender for Netflix, basically. Like, they wanted to just take it in an entirely new direction and fucking develop on shit and, like, make it dark or whatever. Make it probably a lot more like the movie, to be honest with you. And then Netflix fired them. They didn't fucking leave. They fired them because they fucking suck. They were like, oh shit, this is a huge liability. We need to get rid of these guys. Then they got rid of them. And then fucking now they're with Avatar Studios. And what do you fucking know? No communication. The views for the podcast and the YouTube channel plummeted in the dirt. No communication whatsoever. No confidence. And here we are. This movie must fucking suck. This movie probably sucks ass, dude. Holy shit. What a joke. What a shame. They had one shot, and they fucking blew it. Avatar was on top of the world, man. It was like my favorite show, my favorite world, my favorite fantasy world. It's finally going to become mainstream. It's not going to be looked at as some like Nickelodeon show or some fucking like, oh, the other Avatar. You know what, man? Speaking of the other Avatar, James Cameron, he won. He fucking won, man. He won. James Cameron fucking won. Avatar is his. Avatar is his, man. He owns that fucking name. He owns it. That is his baby. Avatar is his shit. I mean, you look back at, the past like year or so, they're trying to like relabel Avatar, like the franchise. See, the franchise's name was the Avatar: The Last Airbender franchise. It wasn't the Avatar: Legend of Korra franchise. It was Avatar: The Last Airbender. And then they fucking, because of James Cameron's Avatar and because of marketing and, all brand recognition, they had to change it a little bit. I understand. But not really. They could have just kept it Avatar: The Last Airbender. They changed it to Avatar Legends. What the fuck is that name? What is that fucking name? Avatar Legends presents Avatar: The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender, the fighting game, the movie. Like, dude, this is a bust. It was a bust for fucking years, and we were all in denial. And not really, actually. You know what? I'm not gonna sit down. I'm not gonna kneel to that. I was not in denial. I knew something was fucking up for years. And I would always say shit. Always. You go on my Twitter, I am nothing but critical about this shit. There's nothing but it. It's a joke. It's a joke. I really do mean this. Not to rant anymore. This is my final closing statement on the whole fucking thing. If you even made it this far. Avatar Studios is dead. It's dead. I mean it. Get rid of it. Because you needed that movie to be in theaters. And you needed it to be this big snowplow in the front of the truck. And now it's not going to have that opportunity. Isn't it a shame that the Last Airbender movie from 2010 gets a moment to shine in the theater? It actually does. This movie, this horrendous movie, gets a moment to shine in theaters way back in 2010, 15 years ago, almost 16 years ago. And the guys who actually allegedly made the franchise can't even get their movie in theaters. This is a joke. Just cancel it. Avatar Studios is done. It's over. I don't care. I actually don't. I'm not even kidding. See, there's two things that I've been really looking forward to in like entertainment. Number one, Grand Theft Auto 6. Hopefully that game's goddamn. But like Avatar Studios, man, that was the other one. It was basically neck and neck. There were times where I was like, oh, I'm way more excited for this than GTA. But not anymore. Do you know what it's like to have the world in your hand and then to just like wipe your ass with it in a moment's notice and then throw it down the fucking toilet? Do you know what that's like? Well, that's what this is like. This is it. You have now experienced that. This is what that is. This is what it feels like. Fucking idiots, man. Fucking morons. These fucking stupid idiots. They have no idea what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. Oh, God, man. Oh, but it's still coming out. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll watch that on my phone when I'm on break. Fucking morons. God, you just don't get it. You just don't get it, man. This was the opportunity. This was Avatar, man. This was it. Aang, The Last Airbender. By the way, Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender. Everyone said it already. It's beating a dead horse, but what a fucking shitty ass title. What a fucking joke. Shitty ass title. Like, it's like they want to have legend in there. Hey guys, there's already a Legend of Zelda. What are you going to rename it now? Oh shit, we forgot. There's a Legend of Zelda. We don't want to confuse it with that. Fucking God, dude. Anyway, that's pretty much all I have to say. Avatar Studios is a joke. It needs to be canceled immediately. I don't care about it. And that's another thing. I know I keep fucking like having an ending. I gotta say this. Avatar 7 Havens sounds horrible. I just want to say that right now. If you wanted to hear my thoughts on that, without looking at my my Twitter, it sounds abominable. It actually sounds so disgusting. Like, it is a million. It sounds, I don't know the quality yet, and I'm not going to because I'm not going to fucking watch it. Especially after this. I'm definitely not watching it. I'm not even going to watch the Aang movie, I don't think. It sounded worse than Korra. It sounded worse. And considering the current world we live in, it's probably going to be even worse. So I wasn't excited for Seven Havens. I just wanted Avatar to be on the map again. I wanted Aang to get his trilogy, and then you could do shit from then on. Seven Havens, whatever. You could release it. I don't give a fuck about it. I wasn't excited for that. How the fuck do you hear more about Seven Havens, which still doesn't even have a release date, which is like, I guess, 2027 or something? How the fuck do we even know that? We don't even know that for sure. It'll probably be like 2030 by the fucking time that thing comes out. Just cancel it, dude. Fucking cancel it. Stop. Paramount just needs to shut it down. I said that in the beginning of the rant. Shut it down. It's the truth. Just get rid of it. Tax write-off. No one cares anymore. No one fucking talks about Avatar anymore. You fucking blew it. You had gold, and now you traded it in for fucking nothing. You don't even have bronze. You have air. You have nothing. You don't even have air. You have a fucking vacuum. There's no molecules. There's no fucking atoms floating around. There's no gas. You don't have anything. Garbage. Shut it down. I'm not interested in Avatar Studios. Brian and Mike are fucking idiots. Paramount are fucking idiots. They don't know what they had on their fucking. They didn't know what they had in their hands. They didn't. God, man, what a joke. What a fucking disaster. What, and such a waste of time. Waste of time. A waste of your time, listener. A waste of your time, viewer. It was a waste of your time. Not Brian and Mike's time. Oh, poor Brian and Mike. Poor Brian. Poor Michael. It wasn't a waste of their time. Oh, poor Paramount. It wasn't a waste of their time either. It was a waste of your time. You wanted Avatar to finally be given its due. You wanted it to be big. Everyone's talking about it. You walk down the street and you see a fucking, like, whatever. You see something, a billboard. Nah, it's over, bro. It's cap, as the kids say. It's finished. That was supposed to be it. And, well, here we are. So, shut down Avatar Studios. It's a joke. It's always been a joke. It's not real. Let's just say it's not real. It's not even real. Avatar Studios does not exist. It's fucking fake. It's not real. The Legend of Aang, The Last Airbender. I'm not watching it now, actually. I'm sure I'll look up clips. I'm sure I'll glance. I'll tune in on a fucking YouTube video or whatever. I ain't fucking paying for Paramount Plus. Fuck out of here. I ain't doing that shit. Are you insane? Oh yeah, it's just give them money for fucking over the franchise. Yeah, okay. Okay. No, I'm good. Paramount Plus, joke. Avatar Studios is a joke. See ya.